So when I'm creating websites for people, one of the things that I have done many times is create WordPress sites or use one of these online platforms where you can create a website really quick. Now, they work really good for short things, but one of the more popular ones is WordPress. And though really it was fundamentally designed as a blogging software, and even its basic template is going to want you to post articles, make everything look like a blog. That's how it's functionally designed. Now, people can build basic websites that are not blogs using that platform, and you kind of hide all the blog things and what days you were posted. But here's some things I don't like about WordPress. So WordPress has a tremendous number of plugins that can be added in. There's a number of functional pieces of where you log in and you can edit the site and do things like that, which fundamentally is important, but it creates a huge number of attacks towards it. It uses a tremendous number of themes and plugins, all of which rely on authentic and reliable software, which is compatible with it. But every one of those plugins offers security risks, incompatibility risks, potentials for something to break down the road, especially if you got a plugin that's not maintained, WordPress makes a new version, then your site goes belly up. And I've known people who've spent, I got a company, spent $30,000, fancy WordPress site. They made a simple change within 3 months. Company who created it wasn't going to support them. So they literally threw away $30,000, created a basic WordPress site, and then ran with it for years. And what's pathetic is that they had some really good design elements, but they put it on a platform that was unstable. I do not believe WordPress to be a stable platform because there's too many components that are moving. So one of the things I recommend, and I program these myself, is a true hard-coded, simple website. ChatGPT's helped me build a lot of them. I'm not suggesting you need to do that. You can contact me, I can help you. But I have a nice set of templates that the content on the page is actually really quite simple. A lot of websites aren't changing very often. So what you can do is you have somebody create your website, do it in a reliable code that can last for decades. Seriously. Somebody writes something in a current, let's say, PHP language, and it doesn't need a database connection, that website can handle a lot of traffic, work for years, and never, ever break. Now, let's say you want to edit things, change things on your homepage, change some articles. This is where we create little modules, and we can even lock the login down to, let's say, your personal computer, your IP address or something. And we're using better security. No one's ever going to get in. We also maybe not need a team of people to get in. We just need certain people at your office to get in. But what we do is you can actually create modules which can modify hard-coded web pages through a point-and-click simple interface. But in the end, when that editor is closed, your website is not database-driven. It's not relying on technology which could fail at any point. It is a singular piece. The other cool thing about that is you could grab that code and move it anywhere to somebody who hosts PHP web pages. So a really good example of this is if you want to take a WordPress site and move it from one host to another to get a better monthly cost or for whatever purpose, a web page that I created in WordPress, in order to download it, was 60 megabytes. When I was done recoding it to be optimized in my own code, it was 6. So this is a bloated WordPress that is difficult to move, lots of configuring, lots of movable pieces, specifically a database. Then you have to upload the database content. You have to set all kinds of things up. This is not necessary to create a web page. So if you really want a reliable web page, something that's easy to edit, something that's easy to maintain, and something that is very, very movable, so you can control where your website is, who controls it, talk to me. Record Keeper Systems. I think you can like and follow here, go to my website, contact me, and we can talk a little bit more about what goes on with web pages, why you want something reliable, simple, and we can do some really advanced things in any of your sites, but it's a piece of the site. that could be complicated or advanced or tie in some third party system. You don't need to put your whole website on the line to get a little bit of automation. Anyways, talk to you soon.